who are always going to the embassies. We know them, we are following them. They are also supporting the economy of Uganda by drinking coffee in the embassies. So, because they really go there, and the embassies have budget to feed these wonderful people. But we follow them, who try to encourage this. But the majority of the people are together. So that broad-based cohesion. Then number 4, this is where now the Bazukuru you could come in. Pan-African efforts to work with sister African countries on matters of common interest, such as trade, etc., including security. So therefore, the medicine of the NRM to peace is, number 1, a strong army. Number 2, a strong intelligence service, human and technical. Number 3, maximum possible political cohesion. I'm saying maximum possible. If there are those who don't want to be with us, we forget about them. Ayo musogakova take sowose ochikoze. You have done it. Uniting as many people as possible. And then number 4, the Pan-African cooperation. Pan-African cooperation. Because these people are not in Uganda. They are somewhere else. So you try to work with the government of those countries to handle the issue. This is how the NRM has turned Uganda into an island of peace in the region where Uganda is not generating refugees and is instead receiving the highest number of refugees in Africa, and number 3 in the whole world. So now we have the Chikopo Tukituti. We are number 1 in the number of refugees in Africa, and number 3 in the whole world. In Africa, we have gold medal for refugees. In the whole world, we have got bronze for refugees. And Uganda does not have refugees outside. There are no Uganda. By 1986, Uganda was number 4 in the whole world in the export of refugees. We were competing with Afghanistan, with I think Ethiopia and Sudan, who are number 4. But now we don't have any. All our people who were outside voluntarily, they are not staying there because they are not forced. So Uganda, instead of becoming an export, a refugee generating country, is now a refugee receiving country. And why? Because of the measures I've put here. A strong army, a strong intelligence service, maximum possible political cohesion, but also Pan-African efforts. By relying on a strong army, a reasonably strong intelligence service, and maximum political cohesion possible, the NRM has been able to keep the ADF away from Uganda ever since their defeat in Semliki Valley in 2007. However, the ADF were there in Congo although their growth is not dramatic, they don't grow. ADF doesn't grow. They can't grow. Because groups which could grow like Fronasa, when we were fighting Idi Amin, ADF does not grow. However, the ADF were there in Congo, although their growth is not dramatic, but the Congo government of His Excellency Kabila, supported by some regional and international actors, gave them free tenancy in North Kivu and Ituri. They were mining gold, selling timber, harvesting people's cocoa, collecting taxes, extorting money from people, etc., etc. They were modestly growing and with money. They also developed linkages with other terrorists like Al-Qaeda. However, all this does not mean much for the NRM, UPDF. We will always defeat any anti-Ugandan terrorist group within the right conditions, given the right conditions. In spite of the modest growth and free territory the Kabila government gave them, they could not enter Uganda in force. What I've already said, they could not enter Uganda in force, by section, by platoon, by company, at all. They could not enter Uganda in groups at all, and could infiltrate individuals with a lot of difficulty, like the ones who killed General Katumba's daughter. Those came as individuals, and that's how they managed to come. Now, given this, should we and can we close the border with Congo, like the Israelis built a wall between Israel and Palestine? Because you know the Israelis built a wall. They built a wall between Israel and Lebanon. I was watching on the news, there was something on the wall yesterday, on that wall, between Lebanon and Israel. And then they built a wall between Palestine, West Bank, and Israel. Should we and can we close the border with Congo like the Israelis built a wall between Israel and Palestine? Who would lose most, apart from the issue of the cost of for the war? Uganda earns US dollars 606 million per year by exporting to Congo. All this would be lost. Besides, we would harm and annoy our people and the Congolese people that live on the borders. These are the same people, Bakonjo, Banande, Banyoro, Batoro, Batuku, Bahema, Banyamboga, Arurs, Rugubara, Lendu, Kakwa. That's why I always ask Anita whether she's Ugandan or Congolese. You should ask Anita. She will tell you the story. Mm-hmm. The Kinyarwanda speakers, the ones of Kisoro and the ones of Rushuru, etc. Recently at Chankwanzi, I met a delegation of Congolese members of parliament. To solve the problem of translation, since I did not have a French speaker on my side, I spoke in Runyoro Rutoro, and the Honorable Tobasima Atenyi, MP for one of the constituencies in Ituri, Congo, translated to the others. So I was speaking in Runyoro Rutoro, and Tobasima was translating it to the French speakers. There was also an MP from Mahagi, who is an Arur speaker, with whom I exchanged my little Arur, Nedi, Afoyo Bino, who were exchanging. With Dr. Mona, the MP from Mahagi, they continued blasting off in Luo. They forgot about us. They became Luo now. So we don't know what they were discussing, whether they wanted to kill us or what. But if they want to kill, I can understand that one. My Luo has improved. Neko. When I hear Neko, I know. So when you hear Onek, Neko, all those, that is killing you now. These are the people that would close off if we tried to physically seal the border. So the question of sealing the border is out. Sealing the border is out. How could people enter Uganda? Because I saw some people commenting about this incident of Nyabugando. How could these people enter Uganda? They entered only 2 kilometers. And entering 2 kilometers is really, you cannot stop it, because so many people are crossing that border, and in so many places. These are people that would close off if we tried to physically seal the border. Cut off the toll because it has been invaded by Jiga. When a Jiga goes into your foot, then you cut it off. That's not good. No, the NRM patiently removes the Jiga and preserves the toll. Therefore, closing the borders, building walls is out. The only ways are, number one, to crush the ADF, kuhura, like you thresh millet. When you club the millet with a big club, it's called okuhura. Oktokora is like if something fell in a leaf fell in my tea here, I would oktokora, I would remove it. I don't know what they call it in Uganda, to remove. Like remove something that has fallen in your tea. Kuraza, in the hunting, you watch the animal and you see where it has entered. That is kuraza. And kutoza is to track. Kutoza is to follow the track of an animal. Fortunately, with the coming of His Excellency Tshisekedi to power, he was more cooperative.
Introducing a world of convenience with Airtel Uganda. That's right. Access all your favorite products and services in one place with the all new and improved *100# menu.
yatanzwe kutugambira aha kandi obwerizi uri mu district ya Kasese ecyo kumanyisa ngo issues neza security ngo twatwagambira tutandika umushaha yazitandikira kurigera ahiwa muhurira na yahika inshonga nuzireba zirizita
itwaza kumutandikira ningashi eliyagambaho yaragaye no kwereka okukusasa kugira ngo abahekera bakaragayo batahira abantu bakasese kandi hona babitamwa abantu ari kugira ngo iki kintu nicwaza na munonga kureba ngo amahega borders ningashi hasharo zihanga ya Uganda na Congo bitu abahekera bakaragayo bija babatahira.
Anyway, oyikiruze umurebo wa GNTV tubaze tukugaze yukache tubase koreka ebyariyo nagambaho ntugumiza muntu kushonshoreza mpora ntukuchanya guriza mpora kugira ngo barakuciye kubicenga.
That video, in the video we are using thermosensors, so the image depends on the difference in temperatures. So black objects seen in that video reflect hot bodies like human beings and fire frames, while white background reflects vegetation or forest cover, which is a bit cold compared to the human beings and flames. Okay. However,
Okay, thank you. Let me. What this army officer is saying, put it back, put that thing. Yeah. What he's saying is that these are cameras in the sky capturing ADF camps in Congo at night. This is at night. And the other video which was there, you can see the trees. You can see here you can see the trees. Bring it back near. Bring the. Who is controlling the? You control it. You the one who knows. Now you freeze it there. Freeze it. Stop moving. Now you can see there, white up, because these cameras, they are using body temperature, the temperature of things. So the white things, if you see carefully, they are leaves. They have the shapes of leaves. If you watch carefully, those are trees. The black things under are human beings. Yeah, the black things are human beings. Go to the other one. Now, watch hiyo kwanza. Hold on that. First show us there was the one white, where the people were white. Go back.
It's there.
You can see there, those are human beings. The white things, they are human beings, and there's even fire. Is this fire?
Yes, sir.
Fire. But there was one which was showing buildings also, a building.
There is another one. It comes in the next video.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
So now, okay, now so there you can see the human beings in under the trees. Now, once His Excellency Tshisekedi allowed us, we applied the medicine which you